Yo, what's up, family? Welcome back to the Urban Concrete, the only spot where we dissect the pavement and give you the raw, unfiltered truth of the streets. Today, we are not just talking about music. We're talking about a shift in the tectonic plates of the rap game. We're talking about the Big Gucci, the 1017 legend, and the Memphis Wunderkind Pooh Shiesty. Hold on to your seats because the word on the concrete is getting heavy. There are rumors swirling, and I mean boiling, that things just went from business as usual to a full-blown street flick. We're hearing allegations that gang members moving on behalf of Pooh Shiesty allegedly kidnapped and robbed Gucci Mane to force him to release Shiesty from his 1017 contract. Now look, we report the facts as they come, and we're going to analyze the why behind the what. This is not just gossip. This is street chess. Let's get into the concrete details. Alright, let's break down the play. The streets are saying that while Pooh Shiesty was in a halfway house, some heavy hitters allegedly ran down on Gucci Mane. The report is that they relieved Gucci of his possessions. We were talking his watch and even his wedding ring. Now, let's analyze the cultural history here. The sources call this the Suge Knight tactic. For the youngins who don't know, Suge Knight was the architect of Death Row Records, known for showing up with a crew and convincing label owners or artists to sign over rights and masters through pure intimidation. If these rumors are true, Shiesty's camp isn't just playing modern rap. They are tapping into a 90s playbook of brute force negotiations. The argument here is simple: leverage. In the urban linguistic tradition, having the drop on someone means you control the narrative. If you take a man's wedding ring, a symbol of his union and his personal life, you are not just robbing him. You're stripping his G-card in front of the world. Why would this happen? To understand the personality of the players, you gotta understand the linguistic and cultural roots of Memphis. Memphis is a city built on grit, hustle, and flow, and deep-seated loyalties. Pooh Shiesty is the current king of Memphis, the one who stayed neutral between the warring factions of CMG and Paper Route. But here's the argument. The rumors that Shiesty clicked up with Gucci's first rival, Yo Gotti, to get back at the WAP. Sources suggest that Gotti has the expertise in this kind of high-stakes maneuvering, citing past history between Gotti and other Memphis legends. The argument being made is that Gucci might be at an all-time low regarding his interest in pushing the 1017 label. If an artist as hot as Shiesty feels like his career is stalling while he's stuck in the system, the street logic says he is going to find the quickest exit, even if that exit requires a crash-out move. Now, let's look at the facts that we can actually see. When Pooh Shiesty first got out of jail, Gucci Mane was his biggest cheerleader. He posted a beautiful tribute, calling Shiesty a real one and saying, "Shy back and free." But guess what? A day after this alleged incident happened, every single trace of Pooh Shiesty vanished from Gucci's Instagram. Analysis time. In the modern urban landscape, your social media is your press release. You don't just delete your top artist's homecoming post for no reason. This adds a massive layer of credibility to the narrative that a contract release actually took place under duress. If the contract was signed, the street-urban argument is that Gucci is playing it safe. If you get roughed up and your jewelry taken, you aren't going to go to the feds. You're going to move in silence. Gucci Mane has built a legacy on being a reformed boss, but the streets never forget the roots. Here's where we really analyze the story. Some people, including mainstream voices like Adam22, say they've heard these same rumors from industry insiders, but can T confirm them 100% because nobody wants to put their name on a story involving kidnapping and the Big Gucci. The counter-argument is, would Pooh Shiesty be that reckless? He just did 4 years in the feds. He's in a halfway house. Why would he risk his freedom for a contract release when he could just wait? But here's the urban concrete perspective. Pooh Shiesty's personality isn't about waiting. Even after the feds, he dropped FDL, talking about riding around with his tools. The cultural influence of the street life often outweighs the fear of the legal life. For a man who allegedly caught a case over some sneakers and a little something while being a multi-millionaire, a high stakes, so good night move on a legend like Gucci, Mane fits the personality profile of someone who puts street respect over parole officer as signature. Whether it's Tasha K reporting a Death Row Records 2.0 situation, or the underground media buzzing, one thing is clear. The energy has changed. Gucci Mane is walking around wedding ringless and watchless, according to the rumors, and the whole music industry has heard the same story. Is it a baseless rumor, or is it the most audacious move in rap history? If Pooh Shiesty shows up on Monday signed to CMG, we have our answer. This is the Urban Concrete. We don't make the news. We just break down the pavement so you can see what's underneath. Keep your ears to the streets and your eyes on the receipts. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We out here. Peace.